I'm very humbly and honored to be here today for this great turnout. But before I start, I would like to thank Bernard Hopkins. Someday there's going to be a statue of Bernard Hopkins in Philadelphia. And it's going to be made out of granite. He's such a strong man and so many principles. But before I go any further, I'd like to wish my good friend Marvis Frazier happy birthday. I think everybody should give Marvis applause. I had the privilege yesterday of going to the gravesite of Joe Frazier with Marvis and Rita. And Marvis broke down. And he said, "I hope I didn't let you down, Dad." But you didn't let him down. I'd never seen a relationship between a father and a son so strong. You have nothing to be ashamed of, Marvis. Your dad left you a legacy and all the Fraziers that people don't have today. Joe was a good guy. Atlantic City started up. Joe Frazier in the knockouts went down to Atlantic City. Atlantic City knocked out Joe Frazier. Today, as we speak, I worked with Muhammad Ali, and it didn't stop me for loving Joe Frazier. How I met Joe, I was in the service playing sports, and there was a little flyweight fighter by the name of Bobby Carmody. He came into the service, 150 pounds, knocking everybody out in street fights, bar fights, and Colonel Callahan asked him to go out for the boxing team, and he shrunk him down to a flyweight. And Carmody used to tell me, "You got to meet Joe Frazier. Good guy." He said, "We were over in Tokyo in the Olympics. He took all our soap and sent it home to his family." That's the type of guy Joe Frazier is. I said, "I got to meet him. I'm in Philadelphia. I was with the Philadelphia Eagles." So Joe was fighting at the World's Fair. And I went up with Carmody, and Joe and I on the bus, we went to the fight. And Joe got beat by Buster Mathis. And Joe was so disgusted. "I'm never going to fight again." And Carmody told him, "No, Joe, you're good. You're going to fight again. You're going to be okay." "No, no, no. This guy couldn't break an egg, and he hit me. I want to get out of it." "No, no, no, you're good." Well, Joe went on to fight again. And the big thing is, there is a God above. And he looks out for people. He looked down at Joe. He said, "I got plans for you." Buster Mathis broke his hand. Joe came, was on the Olympic boxing team, and brought home the gold. Bobby Carmody was the only one who ever won a medal in the Olympics killed in the service, little flyweight. I called Joe on the phone. I said, "We lost Carmody." He said, "When's the funeral?" I said, "It's in Paterson, New Jersey, tomorrow, 11 o'clock. Pick me up at 6 in the morning. We're going." Now, I went up there, and I was friends with Ali, and I thought I'd get there, and everybody's going to say, "Draft Dodger this." But everybody was so complimentary. They said there should be more like Muhammad Ali, more like him. There wouldn't be a war. And Joe was so nice. He mixed with the people. He loved them. Will Rogers said one time, "I never seen a man I didn't like." Well, I've never seen a man that Joe Frazier that didn't like him. We were coming down the highway, Ali and I, Pennsylvania Turnpike, going about 90 miles an hour. Cop pulls us over, sirens are, "Get out of the car, keep your hands up." Boom, Ali gets out. Cop said, "Where are you going?" He said, "I'm looking for Joe Frazier. Where's Joe Frazier?" The cop was stunned. He said, "Get in that car." So then I told Joe later, I said, "You saved us a ticket, Joe." He said, "They should have put him in jail." But anyway, there's so many people I like to introduce here, and I want to thank Joe Hand for digging in and Bernard Hopkins. It's about strength, make things happen. This thing should have been done years ago. A statue to Sylvester Stallone, come on. City of Brotherly Love. Brother, I know what you go through. Mayor, I know what you go through. But anyway, there's some of the people I like to introduce here. First of all, Ali's ex-wife, she's here, Belinda, wherever you are. George Pataka, is he here, George? George went down to Louisville, Kentucky, and he bought the home of Muhammad Ali, and he's restoring it to make it a historical shrine. Ed Walson, a friend of mine, owns cable television. And here is Gloria Hockman. Where's Gloria? Gloria, I used to talk to Stan Hockman on the phone. He was an honest, good guy, great guy, and we talk about the statue with Joe Frazier. He said, we're running into some problems here. I said, no, I'm going to talk to Kirk Kerkorian, who was a great fighter, owns all the Gym. And I said, Kirk said he'll back it. So then I called John Doherty. He said, Gene, there's so many people in Philadelphia, it would be an insult if an outsider came in and put this statue up. So they put the statue together, and I want to thank all the people that dug in and make this thing happen. I have some little notes here. I see Willie Monroe here. Willie, where's Willie?
Willie Monroe? Willie Monroe?
Willie was part of Joe Frazier's Rat Pack. He had his own little Rat Pack. I remember Bowman Williams was a sparring partner. He said, Gene, I made more money shooting dice with Joe than I did sparring. But I want to end this thing. When the great scorer comes to mark against your name, he marks not the win and loss, but the way you played the game. But I'm blessed in life to be able to call Joe Frazier my friend, and him allowing me to be his friend and the Frazier family. But I want to thank the city of Philadelphia for digging in and making this thing happen, because God knows he surely deserved it, and he put Philadelphia on the map. Good luck and God bless.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Honorable Reverend Blaine Newberry will bless the statue.